Every Sunday, we bring to you the good, the bad, and the ugly in a soft and relaxing style. That's why we call it News Potpourri. Oh, yes, it is News Potpourri, a mixed brew of the social, political, economic, religious, and traditional facets of our society. That's why it is News Potpourri. Keep a date with us every Sunday for stories about extraordinary people doing extraordinary things. News Potpourri every Sunday at 7 p.m. on NTA Channel 11 Asaba. It's your Sunday tonic.
Happy Sunday and welcome to yet another moment on your favorite news magazine, News Potpourri, on NTA Channel 11 Asaba. Please fasten your seatbelt and get ready for this ride. We take off with the second Niger Bridge. Do you have an idea what is currently going on there? That we will definitely impress you with. Just relax. Also, for your viewing pleasure, is an enlightenment on what one need do to avoid suicide. It's a medical advice you will be glad to have at your disposal. We also have a message from the Nigeria Civil Defense Corps for you concerning Ember Month. So, be our companion throughout this ride. I remain your regular host, Becky, Greatman, Chukwuka. We'll be right back.
News Potpourri every Sunday at 7 p.m. on NTA Channel 11 Asaba. It's your Sunday tonic.
And our first report on this fourth segment is updates on the second Niger Bridge. There are rising hopes that the second Niger Bridge will soon be opened to the public use following the pace of the project, which is almost at completion stage. This infrastructural development stride of the federal government aimed at easing the regular heavy traffic on the old Niger Bridge and boost socio-economic development and political integration has been applauded by Nigerians. Rosemary Omani has the latest on the project. Let's take a listen.
Citizens who ply the eastern route will soon heave a sigh of relief. This is because the second Niger Bridge project is 95% complete. Hopefully, this bridge will be put to use. The much-awaited second Niger Bridge project is almost done and dusted with the fastest pace one can imagine. Men on duty working tirelessly with the finishing touches to meet their target. The dual-carriage Niger Bridge is indeed a sight to behold. The Asaba-bound carriage of the bridge is already completed. That of Onitsha-Axis is almost a done deal. The Obosi interchange is as good as completed. The slip roads of Quadrant 1 and 4 have been completed. Street lighting, parapet walls, the hand and guard rails, among others, are ready for use. The engineer's representative of the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, Martins Oluwaseyi, assures that come ending of this year, the project will be 100% complete.
This project is going to be completed by December 2022. As you can see, where we are is the eastern approach of the second Niger Bridge. Everything is already in place here. The asphalt has been completed. The only thing outstanding for the bridge itself is the fixing of the expansion joints. There are going to be 4 expansion joints. The materials are already in the yard. Very soon, we'll start fixing them.
Excited Nigerians cannot wait to enjoy the full benefits of the project.
I'm very happy about it because if you look at it now, it's almost done. We are all happy. We people living around this place, we are happy about what is going on here. And we pray that more development will come here. The second Niger Bridge will now discongest the other bridge. We are happy because we are suffering on that area.
They try well. If they complete, I go like it well.
My sister, they count traffic when they day here. Even some of them will take Oko Junction to this place, and the traffic is very much. We are not happy over it. So I pray that everything will be okay before that December. So we have free movement. Those that are traveling to Port Harcourt, to Wera and other places, they will have free movement.
Authorities are optimistic that, all things being equal, the second bridge will be opened to public use as planned.
From the second Niger Bridge, I am Rosemary Omani, NTA News.
Kudos to the federal government. I'm sure Nigerians can't wait for the bridge to be opened. Moving on, experts have attributed climate change coupled with oil exploration activities in most parts of Delta State to alteration of habitats, biodiversity loss, and pollution of water bodies sitting on the Atlantic coast. With the geographical attributes and topography, Delta region is highly vulnerable to sea level rise causing flooding. Informa Okafor x-rays the social and economic impact of climate change related crisis and its possible remedies. Over to you, Informa.
Since late July this year, Delta State has been experiencing a rise of 29 degrees Celsius in temperature. Rainfall is minimal, with torrential rain heavy, which is evidence of climate change.
Delta State is highly vulnerable to the impact of climate change. Late rains affecting our agricultural productivity, and sometimes when the rain comes, it comes heavily. And recently we are now observing that even as at this moment, the floods are rising.
Food production has been adversely hit by recurring weather change-induced flooding in most parts of the state.
The weather changes, the climate change brings extreme conditions. If there is no rain, it's going to take a long time for the rain to come. When there is a rain, too much of it will also not be good for the crops. Like sometimes, maybe early cropping seasons, where your crops are just, the seedlings are still very small, and there's a heavy rain that occasions flooding. The whole crops will be drowned, and there will be crop loss. At the same time, when there is delayed rain, when we're expecting that by March, April, we should be starting a new farming season, and if the rains don't come until May, June, you discover that the droughts will also lead to crop loss. Head or tail, excess of it, and that is the challenge of climate change.
Due to heavy rainfall, the river Niger gradually overflowed its banks, submerging farmlands and homes in some communities in the riverine areas. Can humans prevent flooding naturally?
People should obey, especially natural waterways. You cannot block a natural waterway. And then we should learn, even as an individual, the gutter in the front of our house, we should make effort not to fill it with our waste. Then, of course, those people who are in charge of managing waste, because unfortunately in this country, we don't process waste. Instead, we throw them away. They should stop throwing them at the river banks. Then, of course, approval authorities should also stop approving buildings that are to come up across waterways.
Can waterborne illnesses, injuries, and premature deaths related to extreme weather conditions be prevented?
Keeping the environment very neat, making sure that they're in ventilated areas, keeping the drainages very okay so that they won't be don't attract mosquitoes that will cause them malaria and the rest of it. Things that for a neat person should, average neat person should know that if his environment is not clean, he cannot be healthy. So they will take up precautionary measures, like I've just mentioned, to ensure that they keep themselves away from all sorts of health hazards.
The effect of climate change is still palpable with hot weather conditions. Humans are requested to adapt to climate change by reducing their vulnerability, moving to higher ground to avoid rising sea level, planting new crops, as well as using new building technologies. This will go a long way to mitigate the effects of climate change. For Deadline 360, I am Informa Okafor.
In order to checkmate the rising spate of insecurity and to curtail the nefarious and barbaric activities of criminals during the months leading to the Yuletide, popularly referred to as Ember Months, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) has ignited her special forces to forestall any breakdown of law and order in the state. The state commandant Abiodun Iskilu Akensaya, while speaking through the public relations officer of the NSCDC Delta State Command, DSC Emeka Peters Okwechine, said that it has become imperative for the Corps to ignite these forces owing to the fact that the NSCDC is a proactive security agency of the federal government saddled with the responsibilities of protecting lives and property with a complementary duty of maintaining and sustaining peace in Delta. The command image maker maintained that the steps are designed to effectively checkmate all forms of criminality and allow for free movement of persons, goods, and services during and after the retire. The troops have been taken through rigorous operational drills, training and retraining to effectively tackle and respond to security challenges ranging from communal crisis, anti-human trafficking, cultism, farmers-herders clash, economic sabotage, vandalism, among other sundry crimes. A statement endorsed by the PRO says Okwechime charges all Deltans and encourages them to see security as everybody's business, and they should take ownership of the exercise for a seamless celebration before, during, and after the retire. We are halfway done in today's edition of News Potpourri of NTA Channel 11, where we bring you stories of extraordinary persons doing extraordinary things. We shall be taking a breather. When we return, the people of Ugolo in Oshiri North will show us what they are made of culture-wise through their yearly New Year festival preparations. Don't hesitate to join us after the sales of products. We'll be right back.
Water gives life. It is truly the only drink that can quench your thirst, and that is why Renown Global Limited has provided Nadine Premium Water, which refreshes and keeps your body healthy and strong. It comes in a uniquely designed bottle of different sizes and sachet and is affordable. Nadine Premium Water is drawn from an underground natural source of water, well purified using state-of-the-art process of reverse osmosis completed with ozonator. They also provide customized bottled water for that wonderful occasion you so desire. Nadine Premium Water is produced and packaged by Renown Global Limited, Kilometer 5 Ubuluno Washupu Road, Ubuluno, Anyocha South Local Government Area of Delta State, and is certified by the Standard Organization of Nigeria with NAFDAC registration number. Interested distributors are also needed nationwide. For more inquiries, please call 0708 709 7674. Nadine Premium Water. Experience a refreshing taste in every drop.
Finally, comfort and hospitality have found a resting place, and that place is Saisen Hotel. Saisen Hotel is that place where you are sure of the best in comfort and hospitality, with well-trained, friendly and cautious staff to attend to you. Our rooms, which are of different types, are exquisitely furnished with breathtaking interior decor. Saisen Hotel boasts of the very best chefs in town for continental and intercontinental cuisines. Choice wines and spirits with cold drinks in our bush and VIP bars are the perfect place to be. Also at Saisen, we have an in-house gymnasium, a standard swimming pool, a 350 capacity hall for your wedding receptions, conferences and meetings. Security of lives and property is our watchword. At Saisen, we ensure 24 hours uninterrupted power supply. We are located at number 103 Dennis Osadebewe Asaba. For reservations, call 0810-548-8983. 0815-684-0895, 0812-482-0088. Saisen Hotel. Your comfort is our concern.
News Potpourri every Sunday at 7 p.m. on NTA Channel 11 Asaba. It's your Sunday tonic.
Suicide is one of the ills in the society, and it is an abomination and condemnation in all tribes in Nigeria and beyond. World Suicide Prevention Day, instituted by World Health Organization, creates awareness on the need to prevent suicide around the world. Kevin Ubeje tells us more.
Estimated 703,000 people a year take their lives around the world. For every suicide, there are likely 20 other people making a suicidal attempt, and many more have serious thoughts of suicide. Millions of people suffer intense grief or are otherwise profoundly impacted by societal behaviors.
There are people, because of the way they think, maybe they are not encouraged with the way they are living or whatever they are facing in society generally, they might commit suicide. Some comes with emotion, some comes with about financial issues and whatsoever.
The world is becoming tough now, and so many people are giving up. So many people are seeing things not easy, but they don't have that capacity to withstand the stress, to withstand the problems, the challenges, and so most of them always opt for suicide.
A suicidal death is a public health concern with a profound impact on those around them. By raising awareness, reducing the stigma around suicide, and encouraging well-informed actions, suicide can be reduced around the world, hence the World Suicide Prevention Day.
To come against that, for me, as an entertainer, music is life. Yeah, some music actually leads to suicide, but then make sure you go into music that will encourage you to live. Yes, and also they said an idle man is a workshop of the devil, so you don't stay idle.
Yeah, government have a really role to play. If really that someone will graduate from school, I believe that those things, government will not give him job. The person will not think one or two, let me go and commit suicide, or let me go and put on in a bad thing.
World Suicide Prevention Day focuses attention on the issue, reduces stigma, and raises awareness among organizations, governments, and the public, giving a singular message that suicide can be prevented.
The only thing we can't do to cope or reduce that is we would advise if anybody finds him or herself in a situation of depression or in a depressed state, it's always advisable to talk to someone that you trust. Don't keep it to yourself and allow it to linger. If you allow that, you will see that you start attempting suicide.
Most of them, they might not really tell you, but then you might notice them withdrawing from the normal activities they do, or withdrawing from families and friends or gatherings. But what do you do at this instance? It is not really in your power per se to heal them, but it can get them to a certified mental health physician that knows how to talk to them, know how to get to the root of these problems, and then they interact and open up. So, and also, I urge people to open up when they feel they are not really who they are. When they feel the joy in them is depreciating, or they no longer get joy in things they do before now.
Creating hope through action is the theme for the World Suicide Day. This theme is a reminder that there is an alternative to suicide, and it aims to inspire confidence and light in all. Do the best you can. Be gentle to people, both with your action and spoken words. You may not know who you will be encouraging with such kind and loving words. In Asaba, Kelvin Ubechi, NTA News.
No matter what the challenges is, do not ever think of taking your life. Suicide isn't the best. Moving on, preparation of the 2022 New Yam Festival of the Ugbo Kingdom in the Oshile Northwest local government area has commenced. Ngozi Imokwele reports that the secretary to the state government, Chief Chukwuka, was among dignitaries that paid homage to the Diokbaisi.
This gathering of titled chiefs from the three villages of Ugbolu, namely Amacha, Ogbe-Iyase, and Ogbe-Obi. The only reason they have converged, which is yearly, is to start preparation of the celebration of the New Yam Festival.
What we do here is that we practice gerontology. That gerontology means that the oldest man rules over the whole community. Like we have Chief Michael Ajobi today. He is the oldest, about 90-something.
Every part of this community is related.
The Okpa of Ubolu, in person of Obueshe, Michael Ajobi, is commencing along with the Obis and the Mpalos are beginning the New Yam Festival.
It is called Ekanze Festival. That is the opening ceremony of the festival. After Ekanze, we have Ifejoko.
We are celebrating the OYG. While the fellow titles will begin to celebrate on their normal days.
The second meeting, which is called Ifejoku, on this day is strictly for those with royal blood. They are permitted to visit the chiefs in their villages. These royal bloods are fed by the chiefs, signaling the eating of the new yam by all except the chiefs, who are waiting for their day. On this day also, the chiefs pay homage to the gods, while humans pay homage to them. Little wonder the secretary to the state government, Chief Patrick Uka, was received.
Traditionally, that's what we call Ifenshu, a kind of homage to a leader. That's what we did today, this morning. I stand here to represent the SSG. He came to pay homage to the Diokpo Fubolo in respect of the New Yam Festival. That's exactly what we've done this morning.
So we are the soldiers that are here representing them today.
We are celebrating our ancestors, telling them that our yam has grown, that wants to harvest it and eat.
Day is basically for your own.
While the women are occupied with cooking to be enjoyed by all, the men are engaged in masquerading. Children are not left out of the fun. In Ugbolu, Ngozi Mokwede, NTA News.
Culture is indeed the way of life of the people. A good one there. Well, we have come to the end of this package. I hope you have a good time with us, good time watching us. Please do avail us your time again next week. Bye for now. I remain your regular host, Becky Greatman.